welcome to MacroCode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. So today we are going to proceed with our help desk management system. So as you can see, we have our login screen. So here I'm going to just log in. So on the dashboard, you'll be able to see we have some graphs, and we can actually now see some of the items that you are going to do today. So this is our help desk management system. So we have our recent tickets, the priority status, created by, created on, the number of comments, the tickets, recent tickets, the assigned tickets, the resolved tickets, the closed tickets. You also have the ticket comments, you have the ticket categories, you have the ticket subcategories, we have the audit trails. So every activity that you do in the system is being tracked. Then you have the system users, so all the users within the application can be tracked, and also system codes, the system code details, the system roles, the departments, the system tasks, the user profiles, the system settings, and also the countries and cities. So these are some of the modules that we have on our help desk management system. So if you're new to this channel and you have not subscribed, consider subscribing. So we noticed 90% of you guys are watching our videos and you have not subscribed. So today we are going to do something. So we are going to actually use views in our application. So I'm going to show you how you can actually use views. So the first thing, we are going to create a view. So on our database. So assuming we want to display cities. So let's just select this. So if you select the cities, you'll notice that you are able to see the postal code, the name, this county ID, the created by, created on, modified by ID, and the modified by on. So I want us to create a view. So I'm going to say create or alter a view. Then we can say cities. So we'll just do cities. Then you can put in view. Then you can say as. So we can say select star. Let's just do first select star from. So let me zoom this so that you're able to see. So I'm going to say select star from cities. So this should be cities. Then, so if we select this, it will give us all the cities. But now I want to inner join. So I'll say inner join countries. So I'll do inner join countries. Then this will be T2 on T1 dot country ID. So I'll just say country ID equals to T2 dot ID. Then we say here also we inner join. So inner join SPNet users. So this should be SPNet. So you can actually check the tables. This is the name here. So that is so you can copy it. So this should be SPNet users. Then you say T3 on T1 dot created by ID equals to T3 dot ID. Then you can do left join. So we'll say left join. Same thing, SPNet users. Then we'll do T4 on T1 dot created by ID, that is now modified by, equals to T4 dot ID. So then here I'll just do T1 dot ID. I'll also do T1 dot postal code. So then I can also do T1 again dot name. Then instead of displaying country, so this one I can say city name. So I can do name as city name. Then I can also do T2 dot, I can do country ID. So I'll say ID as country ID. Then I can do T2 dot name as country name. So I'll say it as country name. Then I'll also do T3 dot so you can see we have the first name. But now I want to concatenate, so I'll just say concat. I'll say concat. Then I can do name here. So let me just close this. Then I'll do that. Then I'll also do t3 dot middle name. Then I'll do that. Then I also put in some space and I'll do t3 dot last name. So this will give me the person who created. Then I can say here as created by. So this will give me that will give me the name of the. So let me zoom this in a bit so that you're able to see. So I can also now copy this. Then I can do here comma. Then I'll say T4, this is T4, and this is T4. Then this will be modified by, modified by. Then here I can just do T3 dot created. So just put in comma. So I'll say T3 dot created, not T3. It should be, I need, yes. So this should be T1 dot created. So I'll just do comma. Then this will be created on. Then this one will be, you see we have now the name here. Then I'll just do here modified. So this will be modified on. So this one will give us now some of the, so if we just now select this, you'll see the information that is giving us. So I'll just do select. So you can see it is now giving us ID. So I don't know if you're able to see, but it is giving us the ID, the postal code, the city name, county ID, that is the country ID, the country name, the created by, created on, modified by, and modified on. So what I want us to do is we need to create, so if we execute this one, it will actually create our, so you can see command completed successfully. And if you go to views down here, you'll notice that you have a view called cities view. So if we select it, it will automatically give us now the same data. So you can see now it is selecting our view. So what I want us to cover today is how can you utilize these views in ASP.NET Core. So as you can see here, we have our view. So what we need to do is we need first to translate these into models. So I'm going to copy this and I'll go to our models, and I'm going to create a model called cities view. So I'll create a class here called cities view. So this will be cities view. So if we do that, then we are now going to add our properties. So let me stop our project. We'll start it again. So let me just copy what we have there. So I'll just do public. So int, then I'll do here ID, then that is it. So I'll need the postal code. So I'll paste it there. Then I'll do here string, and this will be our postal code. So I'll just have it here. Then I'll also do city name. So I'll do here city name. So I'll do here city name, which is a string. So you ensure that you are actually mapping the correct data types. Then I'll just provide the country ID. So this one is an int. So I'll just do here int. Then I'll also do another one, which will be country name. So this will be string. I'll just do here string. Then I'll also do, let me drop this down here. I'll also do what other, sorry. So I'll also do here created by, which is a string. So I'll just copy that and paste it here. I'll also have created on, and this is date time. So this is date time. So that should be date. date, time. Then I also have created modified by, I mean. So I'll just copy this and have it here. Then this will be public. Then I'll also have modified on. So I'll just do that. Then this will be date time. But for this one, it is nullable. So this one can be null. So I'll just do that. So as you can see, we have now our ID, the postal code, the city name, country ID, country name, created by. Then we have created on, modified by, and modified on. So I'm going to remove this. Then we just remain with our model. So this is our view. So how do we now map this? So if you go here, if you go to our application DB context, let me just go to our application DB context. So what I want us to do is I want us to introduce it here as a table. So we are going to do public. Then we just do DB set, and we add it here. Then we call it city, same name. So you should ensure that the name of the view is the same that you've just provided here. So you can actually use a different model name. So for me, I just made it same, but you can use a different model name, but the name of the view should be the same as what you've just given here. But there's one now trick that is pending. You remember when we do, if we add models to this particular section, it will actually, you need to scaffold, and you can actually, not scaffold, you need actually to add migrations. So you need to add migrations and you need to update the database. But remember, this is a view. We've created a view in our database. This is not a table. So you see, this is not a table. So if we allow it to create the migration, it will add it as a table, and we don't want to do that. So then how do we fix this particular problem? So the best thing to do now is to prevent our application from creating a view. So that is the essence of this particular video. So I want you to understand, when you are now using the views, we don't actually add migrations, and we don't want to translate this into our database. So we need to prevent this from happening. So how do we do that? So I want us, remember we have our own model creating. So I want us to do something here, down here. So I want us to do, we'll say builder. So we'll say builder dot. So I'll do builder dot entity. So I'll say builder dot entity. Then I'll provide city view. So that is my view. Then I'll just do here. I'll just put that. Then I'll say as no key. So if we do that as no key, then I'll say these to table. You see, I'll say to table. Then I'll just provide the name of the view here. So you see, I'll say name of cities a view. So this one, if we do that, then I need to, so I'll just say to table name of view. Then I'll just put in a comma. So I'll just put in a comma. Then I need to do something here. So after I'm done with that, I'll just say here, I'll say k. I'll just say equals to k dot. So I'll say exclude from migrations. You see, you can able to say exclude from migrations. So if we do that, this is a method. So if we just do that, then all our issues will be gone. So if we now launch our app, it will actually launch our app without us requiring to create or add migration. So if you just remove that, then you'll have problems with your application if you have not done this. So you can see it has no key. It is being translated to a table cities view, and we are excluding it from any kind of migrations. So let's try and see if our project will launch. So if you're able to sign in, then our project is working fine. Then I'll show you now, guys, how we are going to utilize the cities view in our project instead of actually using the actual tables. So if you just launch this, so if you're new to this channel and you have not subscribed to our channel until this particular point, please consider subscribing, because you help us to reach more people. So you can see if I just sign in, our project is able to sign in, and we should now be that will now gives us a good signs that our application is working as expected even after adding the views. So if you go to cities, cities, you'll be able to see that these are the information that we have. But remember, when we go to the controllers for the cities, you'll notice that it is using, so if you go to the top here, you'll notice that it is using cities. It is actually using cities table. So I want us to change this to views. So I'll just say variable cities. Then I'll say here, instead of doing that, I want us to, you are now able to see what we've tried to avoid. You see here, we are doing dot include. And so you can see now here, we are able to do dot include. But now instead of doing this, we can now replace all these with a view. So I can now remove this and I'll just do view. Then you can say here to list async. So if we do that, and I'm going to do here await. So I'll just do await. Then here we are going to have our cities view here. Then if we go to our index page for the cities, so let's just go to cities. You'll notice that you have been using the models city. So here I'm going to change this to cities view. So if I just do that, then we should now be able to use, so we'll be having our country. So here you'll say we have the postal code. Then here we'll do country name. So we'll just do country name. So let me stop the app so that you're able to see. So let's just confirm our models. So our model is here it is. It is actually cities view. So if we have this here, then here we have the country name. So you can just do country. So this is actually city name. So I'll just do city name. Then I'll just do here country name. Then created by and created on. Then if you go here, you'll notice we have postal code. Then here you'll do city name. This should be city name. And also here, you notice we are doing .country then .name. So now here we'll just do country name. Then on the created by, we were doing created by then full name. So I'll just do created by, and this will be having created on, and that is it. So if we just launch our app, we should now be able to view our cities without any particular challenge. So let's just launch our app, and we will now be utilizing views instead of the tables. So let's just launch our app and see. So that is a simple way on how you can use views instead of tables. So you can actually utilize views in .NET Core applications, and you can always pull data and do every kind of thing that you need. So if I just sign in, so let's just sign in and try to access our cities. So if I just go to cities, you'll notice that we have the same information here. So you can see now we have city name, country name, and all the same thing. So if we go to our cities, we can actually now decorate how we want this to be seen. So I'll just do here. So I'll just do here display name. So then I'll just do here postal code. Then I'll just do here city name. This will be city name. Then I'll do here. So after that, I'll do here. So this will be country ID. So I'll just do here country ID. This will be country ID. Then we'll have our city. That is our country name. So this will be country. So this will be country name. And here we can do created by. So I'll just do here created by. I'll just do that. And I'll also do here created on. So this will be created on. And I'll also have here modified by, and this will be modified on. So I'll just have this here. So that will now define how our application looks, and we should be good to proceed. So if we just launch our app, then we should now have completed our views. So I'm going to leave it there for today, just showcasing you guys how you can use views in ASP.NET Core. So you can actually create as many views as you want. Assuming you are consuming some of the things using views, then you can always do the joins, left joins, and the kind of data that you want. So in case of doing .include, you can have so many .include. So it depends. If you want to use it, it's okay, but also you can always use them as views. So if I just click that, then you'll be able to see now we have our postal code, city name, country name, and created by and even created on. So that is it for today, guys. So for those who are new to this channel and you have not subscribed, consider subscribing and like our video and comment down below. So I'm going to leave it there for today and see you in our next episode. Bye.